Have you ever thought to yourself, you know what would be cool? The movie Groundhog Day, only it's set in ancient Rome. Well, if you have, the folks at indie Australian developer Modern Storyteller have your back. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Christina, telling you to buckle up as we loop back in time to the Forgotten City. The Forgotten City is a mystery/adventure/RPG that takes place somewhere in 65 AD, not long after the Great Fire of Rome. You begin your journey, however, in the present, with a strange young woman asking you for help. It seems a man named Al has gone into a nearby ruin and he hasn't returned, and she needs your help to find him. You agree, of course, because why wouldn't you? And it's here you choose your name, gender, and one of the four starting backgrounds: archaeologist, which grants some occasional historical insight; soldier, which starts with a gun and 10 bullets. Don't worry though, you won't get any more, so you'll need to use them sparingly. A criminal, who gets 25% boost to speed, and an amnesiac, who is for some reason 50% harder to kill. Anyway, there's no need to stress about your choices here too much, because it's mostly just for flavor. Regardless of your choices, you are now off to find Al. You find a portal instead to transport you back in time some 2,000 years to an ancient Roman city. And with no apparent way back, you are trapped there along with all the other unlucky souls. Worse, you soon learn that if anyone breaks the so-called golden rule by, say, stealing or killing, everyone in the city will be killed, which is bad. So you'll want to figure out how to escape. And that's as spoilery as I'm going to get. At this point, you'll be free to roam through the beautifully rendered world. You can explore gleaming temples and lavish villas, filthy, crumbling slums, and dark underground caverns. And exploration is a core part of this game, and it's well rewarded, with clues to help you uncover the mystery of the city, and a little history here and there to boot. You'll also need to talk to everyone in the city, but that won't be a problem since the dialogue is well written and well acted. The characters all have their own backstory and come from varying segments of Roman society. The ones you're supposed to like are actually likable, and the ones you're supposed to dislike are suitably shady and unpleasant. There's not a lot of nuance here, but the dialogue is fun and snappy, so I didn't mind too much. The game's time loop mechanic was well integrated into the story, which is a good thing since you will need to make liberal use of it if you want to get best ending. There are some light action sequences and puzzle solving too, which breaks up the talking and walking. The quests are varied and you usually have to do some poking around to finish them. And there's often more than one way to get what you want, be that talking, bribery, or maybe some good old-fashioned B&E. It's always nice to have a choice, right? And it does make for some replayability, as do the 4 endings you can get. The game isn't perfect, it's an indie title, and sometimes it shows. There are, for example, only a small handful of items with descriptions, and you will find them over and over and over again. The dialogue, though well written, can still sometimes feel a little railroady. For example, I learned a piece of vital information that everyone in the city seemed to want to know, but I really couldn't tell anyone about it. Or when I resolved the quest through one dialogue path and the other dialogue path with the same NPC didn't seem to realize it. I also encountered a handful of small bugs, like my mouse cursor disappearing when I talked to a particular NPC. But these small issues aside, this game is a good, solid effort. I definitely recommend it, especially if you enjoy exploration and a tight, well-written story. But what about you? Have you played this game? Let us know in the comments, and like and subscribe for more. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.